Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss our topic, which is listing. So in this topic, we will be discussing what is listing, how we can create listing, and why we create listing. So first thing first, you need to know what is listing. Basically, listing is a product detail page where we can add our product price, product title, its bullet points, its description, its images, and etc. Every detail about your product. So whenever you are going to work on some model of Amazon, like private label model or a wholesale model, you must need to know that we should have an active listing so that you can get and good orders across the world. Okay, so the basic purpose of listing is so your product is visible in front of our customers all across the world. Okay, now we are going to move on the next step, which is how to create listing. So first thing first, you should have a login of your Seller Central account. After logging in, signing in your account, you must have to go to this option, which is catalog, and under this option, you need to click on this add products option. Let's go to this option. Okay, now we are having three different options here, but you need to add test, but you need to select this one, which is I'm adding a product not sold on Amazon. Okay. Okay, here's the catalog of your category. So you must need to know what your category is if you are going to list your product. But if you don't know what would be your listing category, you can easily identify it from Amazon.com. Let me check it here. So let me give you some examples so that you can know how you can identify your category. Let me give you some random example of paper cups. Okay, so we are going to identify the category of our product. So let me open some top sellers, this one, so that we can understand our category. There's a shortcut way to know your category. Just remove this text from the URL. Now you can see that this is your product category. Health and household is the main category, and then household supplies and paper and plastic, disposable drinkware, and then cups. These are subcategories of this main category. In the same way, if we identify this sellers category, let me check it in. You can see that here again we have the same category. So this is the shortcut way of identifying your category. Okay, now I'm moving back. Okay, right now I'm going to choose any of category randomly. Let me go with this one, sports and outdoor. Okay, these are subcategories. I'm going to choose any of these. Okay. Now, yeah, I'm going to select my last subcategory here. Now the detail page production detail page information is here. So there you can see there are 4 sections on the top of the page here: vital info, variations, offer, and images. But if you enable this toggle, you will see that you can have more options to add more details. But these 2 sections, vital info and offer, is mandatory, so you must have to add details here. Okay, first thing first, product ID. You need to add some product ID here. It can be of UPC, ASIN, GTIN, but most sellers are using the UPC, so I'm going for the same. But you must need to know here that UPC can purchase from any of the website like Speedy Barcodes, Barcode Mania, or GS1. But you must need to know that Amazon is recommending no GS1 rather than instead of speedy barcodes and barcode mania. But so it is also recommendation from my side that you should have an verified UPC from GS1 website. You can visit there and you can buy from there. Okay, this is going to be our product name. Okay. Okay, now our product name has been added. Now the next field is product brand name. I'm going to add my brand name. Okay, next is manufacturer. I'm also going to add my manufacturer name. This can be the same like your brand name, but if you know that what your manufacturer name, you can add it here. Okay, if your product is exportable or not, you need to select any of these option. Right now, I'm going to select no. These are not mandatory. If you know the details of these, what is size, what is the color map of your product, you can add details easily. But if you don't know, you can simply ignore these options. But the one which are highlighted with the red color, you must need to add details on that fields. Okay, now first thing is seller SKU. If you know what is stock keeping unit, and you know that what they should be my SKU, you can write it here. Right, like now I'm going to add jumping rope. It can be ABCD something like that. Okay, but if you are not going to give some SKU, Amazon is going to generate automatically on behalf of you. Okay. Okay, now shipping template. Okay, it's by default migrated template. I don't need to change it. Okay, your price. I'm going to add $20.9 for now. It depends on what you choose. Okay, next is quantity. If you are going with the FBM model, if you are thinking you should fulfill your orders by your own self, so you can use this field. Otherwise, if you are going with FBA model, which is fulfillment by Amazon, so this channel should be fulfilled by Amazon. So I'm going now for FBA, so I have select this option. So now quantity field has been removed. Okay, and now condition. Yeah, you should know what condition of your product is, whether it is new or used. So there are multiple options here, so you can select carefully here. So basically I'm going for with the new product, so the condition is new. Okay, these are some extra. Okay, these are some extra fields here. If you know the details of these fields, it is good, but it is recommended that if you should have an each and every bit of your product, you should know about that. But if you don't know, there's nothing to worry about. This is not a big issue. So you simply can ignore that. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you the one more thing here on the top of the page, which is a variation section. Here you can add your variation theme and add your variations. If you have a paired listing, you can simply add more products here. In the images section, you can image the main image of your products. You can upload up to 9 images here, so it's simply clear. There's nothing to worry about. Okay, this is description. Here you will add some description of your product, like how your product is, what is the area, how the size of your product, what quality you are going to give. So basically these are some extra details of your product. Here you can use some keywords. These keywords will help you in optimizing your listing, so you should use the optimized keywords carefully here. Our targeted audience can be adults, female, male, unisex, whatever your product is targeting to. Okay, here are some more details. You can also hear some details here, like dimensions and package of your product, like what is the dimension, either it is long, small, So there can be some different options here. Okay, and these were the details section on the top of the page. You can use precisely here. Now I'm going to save and finish. Yes, now Amazon will take some time. It can be from 15 minutes to 30 minutes. After that, you need to continue, and you can check again in this section on managing inventory. You will be able to see your active listing.